Opposition split as Raila backs Ruto against resignation demands. Welcome to Olos TV. My name is Shaif Aol. Now, opposition lead and African Union Commission chairperson hopeful Raila Odinga has made a defiant stand dismissing calls for President William Ruto to step down amidst escalating pressure and internal opposition turmoil. Addressing members of the Orange Democratic Movement (ODM) parliamentary group, Odinga asserted that removing Ruto would only result in Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua assuming power and perpetuating the same detrimental policies. Ruto goes, then what? Ruto may go, then Gachagua takes over, implementing bad policies. Ruto can also say, I'm tired, let the military generals take over. Then the country begins to go through what Egypt went through after Tahrir Square. Ruto must go cannot be an end, Odinga charged, adding, it's at times of crises like this that a country needs to talk. We are not doing this to save Ruto, we are doing it to save Kenya. Generals don't have tear gas, they don't have water cannons, they have bullets. Odinga firm stance point to a deepening rift within the opposition, particularly within the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition. The coalition members, including ODM, are increasingly divided, with some factions gravitating towards Deputy President Gachagua in anticipation of a potential pre-election alliance in 2027, thereby isolating Odinga. Tensions came to a head during a recent ODM parliamentary group meeting where Wiper Democratic Movement Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka, an Azimio principal, was abruptly rejected while delivering resolutions that opposed joining the government. Musyoka's address was disrupted by rowdy youths shortly after he began reading the resolutions, while Odinga had already excused himself for other engagements. Curiously, senior ODM leaders, including former governors Hassan Joho and Wycliffe Oparanya, as well as Secretary General Edwin Sifune and Director of Political Affairs Junet Mohamed, did not accompany Musyoka to the press, signaling further discord within the opposition ranks. Former Mombasa Governor and ODM Co-Deputy Principal Hassan Joho voiced strong support for engaging the President Ruto. We must identify what works for us as ODM. We are the bigger party in Azimio and we cannot be bullied, Joho declared, accusing Musyoka to trying to paint Odinga as a traitor while simultaneously collaborating with Gachagua. ODM National Chairman John Mbadi delivered a scathing critique of the Azimio partners, accusing them dishonesty. This country must talk over partners in Azimio are dishonest. We have children and we have a country to save for them. Mbadi stated, accusing the coalition members of using Odinga's to undermine Ruto's without including him in their power plans. Division with Azimio emerged after President William Ruto announced a 6-day multi-sectoral dialogue forum set to begin on Monday, July 15th. Speaking on Tuesday, July at Kenyatta International Convention Center, KICC in Nairobi, Ruto stated the forum would include representatives from political parties, religious groups, civil society, employers, and youth to address pressing national issues. In interest of making sure we live within our means, all participants will bear their attendance costs. This decision follows consultations held this morning, Ruto announced. He added that the stakeholders were required to submit their representatives by Friday of that week. Ruto emphasized that the forum was intended to propose the way forward for the country. His remarks comes after he had assented to the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission IBC Bill 2024. Despite these preparations, the forum has yet to commence, instead exacerbating divisions within the opposition into turmoil, with factions Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition expressing divergent views on participating in the dialogue. Now, my name is Shaif Aol. This was Aolos TV. Subscribe.